21-01367-37.
Your Honor, Mr. Reyes is present.
Thank you, Your Honor. So I just want to say that probable cause has been found this weekend, and I am going to ask to read probable cause today because I believe it's important since bail was set at such a high amount over the weekend. I think it's appropriate for Your Honor to hear the facts that support that bail. All right. 10/6/2018, around 11:05 hours, Bellingham police officers were dispatched to an assault that occurred at Lakeway Teriyaki in Bellingham, Washington. An employee called 911 and reported that a Hispanic male was punching a woman in the head. The male fled on a bike toward Carl Cozier, nearby elementary school. Officers arrived at the teriyaki restaurant and spoke to the victim, who said that she was sitting in the restaurant when an unknown male walked up to her, started striking her in the head and face. Employees intervened, and she left. She described the suspect as a Hispanic male in his late 20s or early 30s, wearing a white hoodie and black beanie and riding a bike. At around 11:09 hours, another person reported to 911 that a fight was happening on the corner of Lincoln and Potter Street near Carl Cozier. Several witnesses saw a male hit and kick another male, knocking him to the ground. The victim at Carl Cozier had redness, bruising, and swelling on his face, and he was transported to St. Joseph ER. Detectives learned later that this victim suffered a brain bleed from the attack and would need overnight observation. Prior to being transported, the victim said that he was walking on the sidewalk when another male approached him riding a bike. The victim said that a male punched him in the face, knocked him to the ground, and straddled him while continuing to punch him in the face. The victim was able to give a partial description of the suspect, and a witness took a photo of the suspect leaving the scene, and this person fit the description of the male who had attacked the first victim at the teriyaki restaurant. At approximately 11:19 hours, witnesses called 911 to report a man down on the trail behind Haskell Business Center. Officer McKissick happened to be in the area and called in saying that the man had died from multiple stab wounds. Two witnesses reported that just prior to seeing the man down, they saw a male riding his bike about 200 feet away from where they just found the victim. The witnesses observed that the suspect male who was riding his bike away from the man down was wearing a white blood-soaked sweatshirt, had blood on his face, and wearing a black beanie. Officers first saw the suspect male walking near the fields by the Boys and Girls Club. The male was taken into custody near 1800 Texas Street and identified as Jesse Reyes. Upon contact by police, Mr. Reyes continued to wear the white blood-soaked sweatshirt and black beanie, and he was pushing a bike. A folding knife with a 3-inch blade was located by a Boys and Girls Club employee in the playing field where youth had been playing flag football. The knife appeared to have dried blood on it. An autopsy showed that Donald Alderson, an otherwise healthy 71-year-old male, had been stabbed 37 times, which caused his death. He's executed in Whatcom County.
Thank you. Counsel, you don't need to respond. Probable cause has already been found, but did you want to?
Right, no, but I want to appreciate and stress this. I received a copy of probable cause, was able to read it before the hearing.
Wonderful.
And we have no further comments to make, Your Honor. Also, we're not challenging at this point any the bail that was found over the weekend.
Oh, good. Okay.
Right, so we are asking that bail be set at $1 million, Your Honor. That had been found over the weekend by Superior Court Judge Robert Olson. Wanted to point out that Mr. Olson and the prosecutor, Judge Olson and the prosecutor were not provided information about the suspect's criminal history, which includes a significant amount of criminal history from Texas. Mr. Reyes had convictions for assault, DV, burglary, and unlawful possession of weapons in 2005. In 2008, he was convicted of unlawful possession of a firearm. In 2013, possession of a controlled substance. In 2014, he was convicted of assault 4DV. In 2016, again, assault 4DV. And again, we don't have any information about his failure to appear history, but clearly, Mr. Reyes, by what happened here on Saturday, is a danger to the community, and we're asking that bail be maintained at $1 million.
All right, and it sounds like that's